Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this at home. Vitiated how to will not be responsible because you decided to be a cheap ass and not hire a professional.
On with the show.
I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this because I've done it in them groups and they've almost banned me over it because I don't cut them no slack when it comes to this. There's a few things, if you've looked through my channel and you've seen any of my videos, you know there's some things I just don't fucking tolerate. You don't fuck with kids, you don't fuck with animals, and you don't fuck with old people. Because we'll have problems. So, all these morons, yes, I know I was going to festivals when I was 5 years old. They were different because I wasn't up next to the damn stage to where it would make me go deaf. And where I was at, I wasn't a yuppie that didn't stay outside and play all the time. We were kind of poor and a little different, so we was used to the heat from different other things. So I'm going to talk about bringing especially infants, because in the couple groups I'm in, you got some dumbass that's asking about bringing a kid there. You must have been one of those fucking parents that leave your kid in the back seat and forget about them. Why would you even ask something stupid like that? You should not be bringing... Some festivals are okay. So if you're going to like a DWP festival, Louder Than Life, Aftershock, or something like that, you have no business bringing a goddamn kid to that. None. Because you're going to be at least 85, 90 degree weather. And then the noise, the danger that they can get into. It's crazy. And I'll tell you why. And I know this asshole is going to hear about it and he's going to remember my face because I remember him. I have to sit on the handicap platform because of my issues. Then you had this asshole and his wife and this little bitty kid. And I say asshole because you're going to hear the story. This entitled motherfucker decided to bring his kid to the 2022 Louder Than Life and decided to sit in front of the main stage, which that's okay. What have you. The kid was all in black, covered, had like a little veil covering him that was pretty thick, and this little kid got overheated because these morons decided to sit here the whole day. Well, they sat in this damn platform the whole weekend. I'm surprised they didn't kill this poor kid. And they sat there and they couldn't figure out why he was overheating. Well, let's see, idiot. Your face is red. Your wife's face is fucking sunburnt red. And you got this kid fully clothed in something that looks like a chest thing that goes on your chest. So he's got your body heat, which is 98.6. And then the temperature outside, the ambient temperature, is about 100 in the sun. So when you can't figure out why your kid is overheating, you're an idiot. That ain't the best part of it. And yes, I do have pictures of this because by second day, this poor kid's face was fucking sunburned. And a lot of people said something to them and they argued in still their damn entitlement. And I wasn't trying to go to jail and lose my goddamn ticket. But if we'd have been anywhere else, I'd have beat your stupid ass. Because there's no reason for that. Because the second day, this poor little kid's face was burnt to hell and back. And this is the same asshole that's on their page, on the Louder Than Life page, bragging about how his kid can sleep through a goddamn, what did he say it was? I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. It could sleep through a fucking freight train or something. And these clowns, half the time, didn't have hearing protection on this kid. It's set right next to him. And now, me being as far as we was from the stage, I had to wear earplugs. And earmuffs or whatever. And those earmuffs that they had for him were garbage, but at least you could say they tried. And it didn't do no good because they didn't keep it on him or her half the time. So then you got that to worry about. And then by day 3, this poor kid looked fucking miserable. I mean, this kid looked fucking miserable. And finally, the people in front of me just fucking end up running their asses off, bitching about it and getting onto their ass about it. About why the hell would you bring a child like that to something like this? And they were my age and they were older. Should have been their parents' age. So, with that being said, something from DWP, that's Daniel Wilmer Presents concerts, or Ozfest, or any of that, you don't take a 5-year-old to it, or even younger. And this kid looked to be about 3 or 4 months old. You don't do that. Because the hearing protection of nothing else, the hearing protection made for young kids are worthless. If you read on it, and it will tell you the decimal that it supposedly is good for, and it's not. You can try it yourself, and you'll see. It is fucking worthless. Secondly, on top of that, you have a bunch of them that want to get down into the crowd with these kids. And I'm all for the kids having fun, this shit and that shit. But 5 and under, too much can go wrong, and too much can fucked up. My wife's kid, he was 7 the first time we took him to something that he could get that close in. So, because I knew what could happen and what usually would happen. But back to what I've said, you clowns nowadays think you're entitled to all this shit, that you can do whatever. Yeah, you can do whatever. But you can also damage your kid's hearing and cause them to have other health issues later on because you're too moronic of a parent to understand that you shouldn't do it.